This one right here. No, it's not a 4-camera view. Fuck. Well, welcome to Filthy Fridays. It's today. Echo Trans is doing your world. What's going on? What's up? Sick. Been sick. Now I'm losing the voice on top of it, which sucks ass, but it is what it is. There we go. I just moved myself a little bit. Nope, a little bit more. Yeah, I got one more week left in my training store, and then I get to take on a very big project in my Winter Haven location. I can't wait to get in there and rebuild this place. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait. Other than that, we have a big announcement on tomorrow's show. Some of you will be upset. Big. Some of you will be very excited. Now the dogs are going to bark because, we got to get food 5 minutes before the show. So let's move down to the table. Live fire. What's doing in your world? What's going on? What's up?
Well, I just got the email about the...
Hold on 1 second. Shut up! Shut it! Sorry about that.
I just got the email today about the interview for the toaster oven company.
Yes, we're live. The show starts at 9:30.
Yeah.
We continue live fire.
Yeah, and so I responded, and we'll find out Wednesday what happens.
Nice.
Can't wait to start selling toaster ovens again.
It's going to be good. So, while KBT's getting set up there, we'll go Master Crispix. What's new in your world? What's going on? What is up?
Dogs are annoying. Dogs need to be kicked severely and at long distances.
Yes. And it's 9:33 KBT.
That's what I said.
Yeah. You're sorry about that. Go ahead, Crispy.
That and stupid parents at Tinker Toyland that you wish to just insult severely over stupid shit.
That happens. People are stupid.
Yep.
That's why, hopefully you'll have a new thing going on soon.
Hopefully.
Who knows?
Yeah. We'll see. So, hey, what's going on? What's up?
I don't know. I was coming back. That's what's going on.
What's going on, Larry?
Hey, Larry.
Would you hit freaking stupid people traffic going there?
Dude.
Because I was going to say, you left a while ago.
No, I didn't, though. I only left 15 minutes ago.
I know, it's right down the
But
street.
for a place where it rains every freaking day, you think people would figure it out.
Yeah, I wish.
Dude, I couldn't believe it. Like, I just can't. I have no words for what just happened. No words.
It's like New Englanders when it snows. Actually, fuck it. I'm not even starting it over.
Let's start again.
All right, here we are. How long have we had sound?
Hello.
What did you guys miss? Like,
And we're back. And
I thought I was about to mute my feed. Like, what the fuck? I know that. All right, so I don't know what we missed, but we'll continue on. But anyway, I was driving to Brian's store, and this 18-wheeler gets off this exit. It's literally like almost immediately a 90-degree turn. Guy takes the corner, flips the whole fucking truck over, all the product on the road. So I go drop the stuff off to Live Fire. He closes out for the day. We're driving home, and there's the truck still flipped over. Got 2 tow trucks and a bunch of cops because, he's an idiot. And he's got Florida plates, and I'm pretty sure he's been down that exit before. So what makes you think you can take a 90-degree turn in an 18-wheeler loaded with stuff at 80 miles an hour? And it's
In the rain.
Yeah, in the rain, and it's like 25 miles an hour right there. It says it.
I knew a couple firefighters in Sansfield that used to love when Target trucks would do that in the back roads. What,
Fun.
TBEs? And there was a Budweiser truck that did it too.
That happened to my stepfather. It was one time a Budweiser truck and another time a Coca-Cola truck. Yep. He came back home. He's like, guys, quick, get out in the car and help me unload it. Now, mind you, he had an old 70s Cadillac DeVille.
Oh, baby.
The bumper was touching the ground. That's how much Coca-Cola was in the back of that freaking car.
Well, it's official.
What?
The world's largest swing ride I've been telling you about is open in Orlando.
It's been open for a while.
Yeah, but it's officially open.
Oh.
yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
yes.
Dude,
No.
it's a regular swing ride that just goes up a shaft.
Yeah.
You
Because-
can go up the shaft.
If I didn't weigh 6 tons, I would.
So, part of what's coming for Studio One,
Got to build it.
we're going to have Studio One Presents, and one of the featured videos on that, because I have Master Crispix on camera with audio promising he's going to do it. It's going to be me and Master Crispix doing the slingshot. Whether he cries like a baby,
No.
What happened
You
to me?
promised. Well, Crispy promised originally.
Yep.
Alan, he promised him with all his heart and soul when we first moved here, in the first little bit, that he was going to do it. Then he chickened out.
Yes, I will say that I chickened out. I will not go on a slingshot and risk my life on.
He's not going to
somebody's-
risk your
You-
life. There's
you
been
have
no
a-
failures of that ride in Orlando at all, dude.
ever. And
in Orlando.
Yeah.
Let's spread out that a little
that
bit more.
it's
What are you
irrelevant.
talking about? It is irrelevant because they're different rides. The ones you were watching aren't even the same style slingshot.
The Orlando one
No.
has been there for 15 years. Not even a fault. Not a
And not only
single
that,
one.
they service it every night.
And when you see the system it has, you have more of a chance of dying right now sitting in this chair than you do on that
I
slingshot.
wish I was there.
And
cool.
because you're petrified of it is why it's going to be even better.
Ryan had a panic
no.
attack.
Yeah, Ryan did.
No.
Why are you petrified of it? How many people have died on that ride?
0.
I say no.
See, here's the great thing about drugs.
Well, here's the funny
One
thing.
way or another, it's going to happen.
Here's the funny thing. I'd like to know how many people got hurt on the rides you go on at Dave and Michael's Magic Fest. Wow. Yes, that is only in Florida.
I've seen that in Connecticut, too.
Yeah, but they'll let you get home, but they won't let you can't drive that in Connecticut. They have inspection now.
We got sound pumping through, Larry. It's pumping through.
But it's been
I would refresh your feed and see if that works.
no, it's really weird.
What?
I have sunburn under my sleeves. I never have sunburn on my arms because I wear these long ass t-shirts. I decided I was gonna throw on a sleeveless, and there's a couple of reasons. One, because I weigh 52 tons, and I'm pasty white and don't want to knock down airplanes with my reflective mass. And two, I don't want to get sunburned. See, I can be funny. I'm hilarious.
Reflective mask.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Of course it's awesome. I am awesome.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I'm a wet
That's
rat.
hilarious.
I just saw Joe in my head, shirtless in the pool, going, "Oh!"
Well, why I said
and a plane
planes?
falling
Well,
out of the sky.
well, it's actually quite relevant because, ironically enough, the whole time I was in the pool, there was this prop plane flying around the house.
Oh, boy.
You probably think
Yellow
it was a
prop-
beacon for a landing pad.
No, I think it was one of the Lakelander type deals, one of them
Oh.
duck planes.
Duck planes.
They were definitely having lessons though because they were doing maneuvers like basic stuff.
Yeah, well, we do have the training airport on the neighboring town of Auburndale, which I do want to take pilot lessons. Excuse me. one
That's
moment.
pretty good though. Bleeding makeup. This watching the very beginning.
Oh, is this like Walking Dead stuff?
See?
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So he's looking at zombie makeup, and this guy took a bite of the girl's shoulder, and it just started bleeding.
Yeah.
That's
It's on
that
Facebook.
is awesome.
Kinky. I approve.
See, I approve of this pillow.
Oh, the one with the armhole, so you don't wake up with ah.
Yeah, especially if you have somebody who wants to put their head on your arm.
Yeah.
No, use that.
Yeah.
My circulation. Doesn't work.
Stranger days.
Oh man.
There's nothing worse than having your elbow off the edge of the bed, though,
Oh, yeah.
and your elbow's locked up for like. You have to convince it to work again. No, you're supposed to bend. No. I promise.
Wiggle your elbow.
I think Master Chris Bix lays on it on purpose, so when he wakes up, he grabs it.
Oh yeah,
It's like someone else is doing it,
dude.
Yeah.
Everybody always says that, but all I can picture myself is punching myself in the face over and over again. You don't have any idea of grip.
Yeah, no shit.
You just keep fucking
You only
railing on
you
it.
only clock yourself in the nose twice until you realize it doesn't work.
Oh, I'm assuming this is by knowledge.
Oh baby.
You
But-
only live once.
I think there's this new product on the market too that I've been looking at. It's actually not that new of a concept, but has really good reviews, and you can use it for multiple systems. It's Xbox's portable screen for it's a portable console type of thing. But
Yeah, I got a coworker who's actually about to drop about
it's $350.
$1,600 on a full set,
Really?
computer and all.
Yeah, dude. I watched a video of $30,000 gaming rig.
Oh Jesus!
Obviously, nobody's going to game with a $30,000 gaming rig, but just a bunch of sponsors get together and donate gear.
Nice.
Yeah, you want to donate gear? People, Nvidia, AMD, Asus, yo, me.
Even what do they call it? Even Colorful. Colorful doesn't really sell stuff in this country, but they're decent stuff.
I got some news on AMD. I heard today through the work channels. AMD most likely in the next 3 years is going to stop making processing everything. They are so down because everyone's on the new Intel chips, which are absolutely phenomenal now. I never used to be an Intel guy. I was always Apple and AMD when I had the Windows, but
Well, that's quite
They're-
defeatist.
they're thinking about joining with Intel.
Well, that could be good and that could be bad because think about it. Competition causes inspiration.
Yeah, but they've
they would-
also established many, many years ago, back in the Bill Gates and Steve Jobs days, there's no money in hardware
Correct.
because it's obsolete so quick. There's absolutely no money to be made in hardware.
See, Intel got smart with their new chips, like the i3, 5, and 7. So you notice we don't have an i8 or an i9. Why?
There is an
'Cause they-
i9.
Well, there is, but it's not commercially like on the shelf at every store. And they're actually going to be ditching it. The reason why, they're just improving on the generations of their chipset now. So like we're on i7 8th generation is launching actually tomorrow on the 2nd.
They just released the i9 Extreme. It's a dual octa-core processor, so it's 16 microcores. So
It's
Correct.
a Xenon Platinum.
Yeah. I'm talking consumer. You can get the i9. It's always been available, but you won't find it in a Best Buy
You read good.
or a Staples or a Walmart or an H.H. Gregg or PC Richard.
wait, what?
You
Oh,
won't-
what? What was that? A second to last one?
There's actually still 4 H.H.
Where do you put the
Greggs.
platinum?
There are still 4 of them. But the reason why they're doing it, so they improve every year. So if I have a desktop with a 5th gen i7,
Yeah.
I legitimately can go to a store, buy a processor, lift the gate, pull it out, and put the new one in, and be done. They're making it universal so the computers last longer. If you got something you like, they make the profit margin on a PC is 0.
Just to reiterate on something Crispy was talking about, they will be available September 25th for $2,000. And the i9 X series family, the crown jewel being it's an 18-core processor.
Okay, I was off by 2.
18-core
That's huge.
processor with 2.6 gigahertz with turbo boost at 2.0 clock at 4.0 or 4.2.
If you got that kind of money, obviously it's going to be a special order one. No one's going to a store buying a $2,000 processor unless you have a gaming machine. But even with the i9, if they continue that line, if you look up the 8th gen i7 right now, find me the price on. No, actually, it's not out yet. But anyway, I'll be able to keep my
was just
machine
looking it
longer
up.
because I just replaced one component.
Well,
There is 0 profit margin on PCs. 0.
dude, you don't even have to like talk about the i7 being good. I mean, they're still putting i3s in laptops.
Oh yeah, the 8th gen i3 is actually pretty sweet. I was looking at some of the specs of the laptops we're getting in.
The only way it benefits anybody from going modern processor is if you have the money for the motherboard.
Yeah, like
Because otherwise, you're going to have to.
Like-
every piece of hardware out there is not debugged for that freaking new chip.
like for you building a gaming machine, like a hardcore gaming machine, you're gonna want the i9. But that i9 is gonna last you a while. And when it dies out, you'll be able to just lift the thing, pull it out, and put the new one in just like that.
Well, the i7
Well, this is
8700K,
crazy.
that'll run you about $350.
Yeah, 350 to upgrade your processor to the newest one. And the RAM bays that they're doing in the newer machines are like 10 generations above what they have on the market now, which is incredible. Like they're finally getting smarter with the computer hardware.
I would like to see this going
It's only
forward.
500.
Oh, we're seeing it now. Like today, we did 2 hard drive replacements and we changed 2 processors out today. Someone just bought 2 i7s, the 7th gens, put them in their towers. They just bring them in, we put them in, it's done.
Nice.
I
Nice.
Because if you look at it now from a sales side, a computer, if Livefire came into my store and bought a computer right now and just bought the computer, do you know what the store made? Negative $250. The way they make money on the computers is like the service
Software.
plans, the software,
Software's
the
everything.
additional stuff you get on it adds up to that. So if they make now, you have your standard, let's say 10 machines, you buy Crispix and Livefire buy their towers today. 2 years from now, Brian can come in and upgrade his processor and his RAM and all that and his graphics card. Crispix can wait like 4 years and still come in and do the same thing with the same tower. Because there's actually a profit margin on the processors. There's a profit margin on the RAM and the graphics card, but not the machine. The machine is the machine. It's like a cell phone. You make no money in a cell phone.
See, what I miss is this is an old school thing with the Pentium 2 and 3. Some of the renditions, they actually. Now, some of you youngins may not know what a Super Nintendo is, but they actually had a processor that was already soldered onto a board with a heat sink, and you just slide it into a socket, and it had just 2 giant clips on each side, and then boom, it's in, and you can just turn it off, swap out a new processor, and it was no dealing with thermal paste or heat sinks. They're all ready to just slap in and ready to rock and roll.
Yep, and that's what they're going back to finally. I thought they were stupid for getting rid of that in the beginning, but I
What?
saw what they were trying to do back
What, going
then.
embedded over?
Yeah, embedded is cheaper for them to make, but the machines ended up being more expensive,
You
and there's no
still-
money in it.
Yeah, but you can still buy the desktop versions that aren't embedded.
Yeah, no, I'm talking strictly desktops. Laptops.
Yeah.
The average life of a laptop, because of how compressed it is only going to be like 3 years. You're going to be buying new laptops, but if you're talking like a machine, you have a station like this. With the way they're doing things now, you're going to be able to keep that thing like 10, 15 years because of the way you can upgrade stuff.
What is going on?
Yeah, that's like everywhere.
Yeah, it's 2 different devices going off.
It's not just me.
It's YouTube notifying everyone the Studio One is live now. It's like, all right, we've been live for quite a while.
All righty then.
You know what it was? It was waiting for everything because no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But no, like if you build a machine, Crispy, I want to see an i9 in that bitch. Oh my god! Now, if AMD and Intel merge, you look at, because AMD's got some sweet ideas, but they have poor implementation of it. And that wasn't always the case with Intel's money and AMD's design team. Can you imagine what the new processors will be like?
In less than 5 years, AMD will be its own company again.
Yeah,
because the people that built AMD are the ones that used to work for Intel.
Yes and no. It's as much as people want new things to come out immediately, that's the problem. Sometimes things get released faster than they need to be before proper testing.
the S6.
But that's the thing. You can test something until you're blue in the face. It's not. Everybody doesn't make all the components for it.
Exactly.
It's impossible to test it, dude. You just release it and you make your tweaks as you go.
Yeah.
That's why they used to say you never buy a first-gen system.
Yeah, or buy an EA game. Oh,
Hey, I like some EA games.
yeah, I know.
But that's what I like about the
I don't
way-
need cheats when I play.
Oh.
Hey, the unlimited money cheat is fucking sweet.
Hey,
I don't
like
care
that.
what you say.
I use unlimited money in a lot of games. Well, I used to when I play, especially in SimCity.
Yes,
Oh,
FUND.
Yeah, that's why Rome is like SimCity, but for people who want to play
Funny,
Emperor.
What's funny is nobody remembers IDKFA.
Which one?
IDKFA.
Which one's that one? I don't remember.
Watch. Let's see what comes up. IDK Doom.
Oh, okay. Second you said Doom. Okay, yeah.
What
Yeah.
does
No, I was looking up. I was looking up which mode it was. I forget which cheat exactly it is, but I can never forget IDKFA. God mode was no. That was all weapons and all keys. IDDQD was God mode.
Yep. Damn.
Yeah, you guys call yourself nerds.
I'm played
IDFA
Doom.
was all weapons and gives all weapons and ammo.
You know, Joe.
The only games I use codes for
I'm an OG.
were the old Contra games and the ones that were made by Konami and Rome.
And Wolfenstein was my first version.
I would love to see Ogre from Revenge of the Nerds meet Joe and see what happens.
Do you really want to end up in the bottom of the pool, Chris Patch? No.
Bam, I adjusted the camera. Because the projector in the background, KBT kept going out of focus, so I readjusted his camera there. Bam. I love
See,
it.
it's okay. I let him make comments because he's got to walk around looking like a pedophile. I don't.
No,
How long did you drive around in a van?
Mine had windows. Thank you.
KBT just radiates the sunlight in the pool.
And that was my Wigger wagon, by the way, motherfucker. I had more subwoofers in that than you have friends. Oh, we can do the roast, dude. I love roasts.
I like pot roast.
Ooh.
I like
yes.
people roast.
That's fun, too. Here we go again. Whose phone is that one?
Probably mine. I'm just going to throw one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this, which I should have done originally. Bam, vibrate. Now I won't hear sounds. But no, I do like the way they're going with it, making things last longer again. Because I mean,
I'm just messing.
we grow an attachment to these machines and
Yep.
these things that we have. I love my tower. These towers we have now, I love it. I love everything about it. And if I can continue keeping it awesome, I'm gonna drop money keeping it awesome. Now, before, like, one of the other reasons I loved Apple computers, and what really stopped me from buying Apple computers, aside from Windows 10, is fucking
It
phenomenal.
was a real good way to find a boyfriend. I'm just kidding.
The Apple computers now, you can't update the RAM anymore. You can't update the hard drive. What you buy is what you buy.
Oh, you mean just like the iPhone?
Yeah, exactly.
What you get is what you get.
And that's it. And like my Mac Pro Tower, if I slap a new processor in there, that thing will run another 7 years.
I'm sorry, I lost faith in Apple when their new computer looked like a fucking garbage can.
Dude, I love my Pro Tower.
When I saw the first iMac with that round, stupid disc mouse, I was like, wow, yay.
That was right before Steve Jobs came back, and then they made the iMac. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, for
Well,
its
see,
time,
Microsoft
awesome.
was always awesome, so I never had to wait.
Whenever I see an Apple computer, I'm like, gay.
I hated like until Windows 10.
It's like, wow, where is your pink Land Rover?
Yeah, before Windows 10, I hated Windows. It was too unstable for me.
Unstable.
Oh yeah,
What it needed to be stable for? Doom?
for anything.
We weren't doing stuff
Crash,
originally.
blue screen. I'm talking what I did before, but I love like Windows now. I love Windows 10. I can't imagine myself going back to an Apple.
I just figured if I was going to make noise, I might as well make it really cool.
I gave Crispy the warning because you see
Look at
this.
Looks like a
He moved the spoon.
odd penis.
He moved the spoon right before you got here, and I heard everything. I was like,
Why are you buying clothes at the Snoop store?
I was like, don't eat on the show, or you're gonna have keyboards flying across the house because you can hear everything.
Especially with that one.
Yeah, we need to get 2 more of these because if let me mute Chris and Brian really quick.
Barely hear it.
Barely. Now I'm gonna turn Crispy and Brian back on. Hold this
That's
rod.
also the grossest
Now-
noise in the world.
Now listen.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Stop it! Stop it now!
Do you hear the difference though?
Yay!
This mic picks up everything. These are more directional, which is why KBT and I, it looks like we have big black dicks in our mouth. We actually
La la la
talk.
la la la.
Hey,
I was gonna. Hey,
what?
you remember your first blowjob?
Yes.
What was his name?
His
Thank
name-
you.
His
Thank
name
you.
was his name was Crispy.
You know-
It
you
was,
noticed that,
that was Tony Soprano.
You noticed I didn't answer that, right?
Well, no, I just said it in general. I didn't point it at anybody. I just
I-
waited for a person to
I-
answer.
I knew where it was going, and I answered anyway, just because. Why the fuck not?
But
Oh man. But
like
no,
I said, that wasn't aimed at anybody. I just wanted to say it.
I'm glad like technology stuff is starting to go back to that kind of shit. Actually, I forgot about this, and I don't know if anyone has seen it yet. I'm gonna play it here because I want one just because of what it is.
Eh?
Oh
That's
yeah.
another thing. We need like not mechanical keywords.
Look at
I
this
hear
thing.
you.
Look at this thing.
Razor
That was my
4?
cough drop.
Oh,
The Razor 4. And I'll turn it so KBT can see.
Now 4 blades.
Motorola is owned by Lenovo.
Yeah. But look, wait till you see this freaking thing. Samsung makes the screen. I looked up the specs
Oh.
on it.
Any phone that's anybody now, they make the screen for it
Yeah.
pretty much.
Just wait. Just wait. It's the same shape
That's the original.
as the original. You ready for this? Here it comes. That's unfolded. Clamshell mode. Notice what the screen is doing.
Not impressing me. I'm kidding.
I mean, look at that thing. That's freaking awesome, dude.
What's funny is a Chinese company beat everybody. There's been a folding screen phone for over a year now.
I know. Livefire and I actually saw it in AT&T.
I played with it. Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It's not. It is a folding screen, but it's not. It's actually on a hinge, so it is
Yeah.
separated by a bezel.
It has no. It's the phone I'm talking about. It's an actual bending screen.
Oh, no,
It's got
we're-
a back that supports it because so you don't break the screen in half.
Yeah, the one we're talking about, the phone actually opened. There is a bezel around it, but it was a folding phone, and we saw it. and We're like, you know what? That's kind of fucking cool right there.
But my whole thing. I'm into the new thing. That's going to be probably irrelevant. I'm looking into these gaming smartphones. Asus, Razer, and a bunch of other companies are working currently in the process of making gaming smartphones,
Nice. Like
like high-powered gaming smartphones, because that's the way it's going to go. Like Lionel from Tech Tips is even saying, like building computers and PCs are almost a way of the past soon. Like it's got another 10, 20 years maybe.
Didn't we watch a video of a guy in China just build his own phone?
Yeah, but then they did the same thing when trying to build a PC, and it was almost impossible
Yep.
Yeah,
for doing it for cheap anyway.
I just noticed my projector went up. Now it's
Like, you can't do it cheaply because all of the good components are made, are exported, then re-imported.
Yep.
Damn, son. No, this is gonna be a good fall for computers and phones. This is gonna be a real good year. I think this is gonna be another game-changing year.
I don't know that the gaming phones are going to be like perfect this year, but
No, I'm just talking in general. There's a lot of cool stuff coming out this year. Like, finally, we're seeing some innovation actually hitting the market instead of just watching all these prototypes.
because we've peaked out with hardware. Really, I mean, we have the most advanced supercomputers in our pockets, and we still haven't figured out what we're supposed to do with them.
Yeah.
Like, and I watched a program that literally exactly said that people are designing apps just to give these things purpose.
Right.
Like,
Right. Yeah.
we have more technology in our pocket than we still can comprehend.
Like,
But we're just replacing it and replacing it and replacing it so that the company can continue development and making more money.
I mean, right now I'm testing out. It was released on the App Store for Android. The Steam Link. I can stream my gaming computer to my actual phone using a Bluetooth controller. I can play my game collection.
yeah, but Sony's done that. Sony did that like 4 years ago.
Well, no, they have the Ericsson.
Yeah,
The
I know the
Ericsson was
Ericsson,
awesome.
which was you could remote play all your games from on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
I
awesome.
found it weird. He was playing Assassin's Creed Origin on his phone. Came in this
That's
house the
cool.
other day. I was like, "What? How the fuck did you get that
He
on
was-
there?" He
he-
goes, "It's my Steam Link." I was like, "Oh."
He was doing it on the Surface yesterday.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. That is.
No,
pretty
it's
sweet.
cool for sure. I just think that it would be smarter for Steam to develop, rather than a link, just a straight service for mobile.
You imagine a Steam phone? If they
I mean,
actually
I
did it,
imagine it's probably already being
Developed.
Yeah, well, I mean,
or prototyped at least.
Gabe, if you hear my voice, make it so.
well, not even that. Think about it. I mean, Steam's going to be dumb not to be. I mean, there's a whole market they're missing. They're going to give you a free app to play Steam Link.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, I know. But rather than doing that, they could just pay. You could just pay for Steam on a mobile phone.
Well, I mean, it's a beta and they're doing testing and
Right.
such like that. So
Can you imagine if you could play your Steam games like Assassin's Creed Origin, sitting in your car in between like store visits?
There's no latency on a phone. Like it's direct input.
That would be pretty badass, wouldn't it?
yeah, I could definitely see that.
Especially a controller.
Yeah,
And the new
it's-
controllers that aren't even Bluetooth.
Yeah.
They're direct touch.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have the triggers actually hang over onto the screen, and they physically touch the screen.
Oh,
Dude, for someone
You
who
haven't
claims
seen
to
them
be
yet?
such a nerd, you're very behind. Just kidding.
Well, no, he perfects on what he's already got.
I'm sorry.
Hey, have you seen the overlay controllers yet?
no, not yet.
Oh my
I will
goodness.
be looking at that quite soon.
Yeah, I would look it up. You got a computer?
What's
right in
new
front
in
of you.
I'm
civilization?
focusing on the show.
Yeah, well, you can pull up content.
Right now, my laptop's battery is going towards my headset, so I'm going to stick with that
Oh,
right
I
now.
thought you had it on a battery. pack.
No, I kept on having to hit the power button on the side to keep making sure I have juice going to my headset.
I have mine there, but I don't think it's charged.
Juice going to your headset.
Yeah, using temporary headset.
No, mine's dead.
Why do you
It's
have to
dead.
have a powered headset?
It's Brian's other gaming. How is that headset, by the way, with the show?
That one's cool.
Yeah, this one worked. No, mine's great.
It sounds good.
Oh, yeah.
I know you've been dying to actually put it on for the show, and you finally got it out. So and I like the way that one looks too. Who makes that one?
I forget.
In the headphone.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, Rig.
Rig.
Yeah, it's a Rig 400 XLs.
They look sweet. I gotta hear how they sound when we're done.
They're super.
I used my Steel Series.
What? Oh, those.
Yeah.
What was the other one you had out here?
I have my wireless Turtle Beaches,
Oh, okay, that's what they were.
but I can wire them too.
Yeah. I talked to Angry Elvis yesterday, and I mean, he's doing really good in his new store and his new role. except they had to get rid of all the associates, so it's him as assistant manager and one associate.
I don't know. I've never been in a cell phone store that needed more than 3 people.
He's in a very busy area. He was clocked in at like 61
There's a
hours, and I talked to
queue.
him yesterday. But once he gets settled down, he does want to plan a trip down here and come hang out with Studio One crowd. Oh, baby. Lot going on in his life. But Angry Elvis, if you're listening, it was great talking with you. Sorry I didn't answer today. I had a lot going on. I was wiring a network in the store.
I'm blowing up a computer.
And blowing up. Yeah, I blew up a sandwich.
What?
So the retail radio units, they're older NUCs. There's a input board for direct wiring in the back of this one.
Uh-huh.
They had it hooked up wrong. They had everything going to a 75 volt line that it shouldn't have been going through. So when I went to unhook it to move it to all the new amplifier and the new stuff, it fried the board. I killed it.
Yeah.
Oh, Carly's all lovey-dovey crispy. But yeah, I fried a sandwich today.
Now you really
So
made
now he had to melt.
an angry Elvis.
Hi, bitch. You joining the show today?
Yes.
Hi, Carly. What's new in your world? What's going on? What's up? She's like, burgle. But anyway, for today's show, I mean, shit. I didn't even realize what time it is. We're going to do some, I'm going to attempt some sing-alongs today. So we're going to warm up with Seagulls, and we're going to do Not the Future third, so we're nice and warmed up, and we'll close out with Bushes of Love. Then we'll talk for a little bit. So with that being said...
Could I have my feedback, please?
You will when I click back on the screen. When I'm setting up, it changes windows. I don't know why it does that, but it's just weird now. No, not the future. I need Seagulls. Stop it now.
What about pelicans?
Any for your thoughts. I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all in my pants. Nothing a little music can't help. Rockin', and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poking my head, not fun. I said, seagulls, stop it now.
Oh my God, that one hurts.
Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come, poke me in the coconut, and they did, had me going like. Nothing I could do but yell when these birds attacked me. When I tried to run, I fell, and then these kids start laughing. And then got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Now run, jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Run, jump, and stop. Put me down. I love to groove and boogie. Yeah. Show you some dance moves. No, I don't want you to. If I had your giant feet out there on the beach, could have outrun those birds. You're a psycho wiener. Let me grab my beater.
Stop it, please. Don't hit me. Please. Don't hit me.
Come on, man, quit that banging. Hey, what's that stank? You put a fish in our basket. Oh, yeah. I forgot I did that. You owe me an apology. Just hold your breath and see when the time is right. Birds will bite your face. Yeah. Run, jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be a backpack while you climb. Stand on one hand and lift. Rocks with your special gift. Run, jump, now breathe. That's good. Like that. One day I was walking and I found this big log. Then I rolled the log over. Underneath was a tiny little stick. And I was like, that log had a child. Listen, boy, someday
Oh man, you're sort of pitchy.
You like that?
So I almost fell out of my chair live on the show. I almost pulled a live fire, and he missed it. My chair released, and I shot backwards. All right, so some Carl Papa.
Whoa.
It's too quiet in here.
You're listening to the new single from Carl Grimes. This is Carl Papa, coming at you on the Hot Power 96.9 Box The Jam.
Beat.
Angry Elvis, welcome.
Little gingerbread boy, 'cause he's pretend bread boy. Little cookie man never waved to me, so he got knocked out because I was low. The chicken jar jar dude, dur. Man, I just flow. Shoe shine. No one wanted your sticking tiara, 'cause no one wanted your sticky chair. And why you always talking about the cool kids and take country? You're a shrinky dink. You just little rope and you don't wise up and call me Carl Papa. The Jiggy Jar Jar dude, dur. Wham! I threw a brick in the air. What kind of brick? It shouldn't matter 'cause a brick is just a brick. Dark days, darker nights. Found my way down the hall without a light because I flow. The Jiggy Jar Jar dude, dur. This whole thing where random dead people trying to kill me's gotta go. They keep walking my way. If they're talking, can't tell what they say. They keep falling over stuff in their way. Dead dudes walking can ruin your day. The Jiggy Jar Jar dude, dur. Now the walkers sing. Yeah, I just like to dance. Yeah. Cell block wisdom, French braid tabletop. If you mess with Carl Papa, I'm coming at you like 1, 2 walkers in the back of the club. Yes, it's a club where everyone dies. They try to dance to the music that doesn't play, 'cause we don't got no electricity. All we got is bones. Piles of bones. If you try to step to me, hit you in the femur with another femur that was laying on the ground. Yeah, wordsmith. Someone had to cut my baby sister out my mama. They keep walking their way. If they're talking, can't tell what they say. They keep falling over stuff in their way. Dead dudes walking can ruin your day. No one wanted your stinking tiara. If they're talking, no one wanted your stinking chair. Why you always talk about the food kids? You're a shitty dick. In a parallel world, if you don't wise up, then call me Jar Jar dude.
Dirty.
Man, I just flow.
Dead Papa.
Hey, they put up real quick.
And now for KBT's, let's just say the official, unofficial song of the KBT.
Backwards.
So I turned and walk away. So I turned around and walk away, but then I look back and sadly they make me turn and walk away again. Even though it looks like it's the future, it's really a long time ago when there were nights and they got into fights using sabers of light. Please remember, even though some things look so familiar, they're not really on a can't sleep. Got to find a break soon. My tailor's awesome, all the people looking. Rolling like I'm platinum. Not a long way to change my mind about it since it's in it. But I'm talking in my robot as you mill around the city and I'm on my way. Girl, there's something that you need to know. Even though it looks like it's the future, it's really a long, long time ago.
That's a keyboard string.
And they got into fights using sabers of light.
That's not a real voice.
Even though some things look so familiar, the galaxy far, far away in the Indian.
Stop stealing my shit.
Space station blown away. It's not the future. Floating in the diaper tank.
It actually starts now.
It's not the future. Space leprechaun fade away. It's not the future. Somewhere with no big boy words to say. It's not the future.
Get turned, get real turned. Get turned, get real turned.
Well, I'm a jaywalker, got a lot of fresh damage, oh no. I can't always be around to explore foreign love, overflowing for your love. At night I'm sure that when we argue makes me dream about those demon fishies. It's not the way that it's meant to be, and I bless your outfit, that's a good choice. What is he saying? I don't understand. Listen girl, I hope the heartbreak leaves me on the weekend. Even though it looks like it's the future, it's really a long, long time ago when there were nights and they got into fights using sabers of light. And just remember, even though some things look so familiar, they're not really on the face. The galaxy far, far away in the Indian A. Walk around every day. Furry creatures dance, but they're not teddy bears. Very alien equivalent. And they may range in familiar trees, but it's not the redwood. You see, alien trees on an alien moon. It's something else in day. Alien trees on an alien moon. Time to break it down, down. I was big in Japan. I was king of ping pong, and I was bad at tuba, and I'm sure you'd like me to bounce. Master, I need one of these. Do they come in threes? Cause I need to squeeze them. I was big in Japan. I was king of ping pong. Yeah, I was bad at tuba, and I'm sure you'd like me to bounce. Sometimes a moment when you wish you could run and hide is when you find you need a new hyperdrive. It's not the future. Sometimes wish we could get away. And if you try, it's not the future. Just make sure if you hide in the cave that it's really not some giant space snake. Even though it looks like it's the future, it's really a long, long time ago when there were nights and they got into fights using sabers of light. And just remember, even though some things look so familiar, they're not really on the face. A galaxy far, far away in the Indian A. Walk around every day, no one notices.
That was terrible. Stop doing my parts.
And now for the what the fuck? Who are
That's
you
called
talking?
an
I heard
anatomy.
noises I've never heard before in my life.
This could be fun.
And now for the unofficial official song of the Studio One live show.
Oh, that was kind of cool. It's fun.
Hey, how my father died
649
times. We fought that beast, your old man and me. We had a chicken head with cut feet, with a woman's face too.
Oh, that's rad.
He was waiting in the bushes for us. They ripped off your dad's face. He was screaming something awful. In fact, there was this huge mess, I had to change the floors.
The horse?
You see his blood, it drained into the boards, and I had to change them. But we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. 'Cause something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. And every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. 'Cause something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Yo, never knew my dad, he didn't care about me. Dead horizon is all my macro binoculars see. Moisture farming all my life and not a drop spilled. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sick of blue milk. My aunt and uncle double sons, I'm sick of blue milk. But then a desert hobo came and told me we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Yes, something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Hold me when I open like a flower. Hold me right. Yeah, I ain't had to bake for a girl in a long time. A long time. I think my cooking's awesome. I've got her picture in my photo wagon. Keep it poppin'. And she probably loves the honky tonk.
Probably love the honky tonk.
That's what I said. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find what I don't wanna find waiting for me round the corner. Oh no, no. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find anymore. Crispy bodies by the door.
Why are they there?
Boom.
49 times. Yeah, it was 49 times. Now it might be waiting for you. Could be hiding behind that scrap pile.
That's just my ex-wife.
You know you really want someone to hold you, but we all got a chicken duck woman thing waiting for us. Yeah, every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day about what's waiting in the bushes of love.
Love you too.
Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Yes, something's waiting in the bushes of love. I used to ride. Every day I worry all day. No, I used to fly. I was waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Yes, something's waiting in the bushes of love. Every day I worry all day. I was waiting in the bushes of love. Something's waiting in the bushes for us. Waiting for me around the corner in the bushes of love. I used to ride across the desert, you know.
This
I
cute
used
girl
to
kept
glide
kissing me over
on
and
my speeder
over.
and pray that I don't find
something I gotta
what
tell
I don't
you
wanna
about.
find.
Just remind
Waiting
me
for
later.
me around the corner. Oh no, no. I used to ride across the desert, you know. I used to glide on my speeder and pray that I don't find what I don't wanna find. Waiting for me around the corner. Oh no, no.
Oh baby, yes, yes. And just because it's playing, I'm gonna play it in the background a little bit because it's just fucking awesome. But I'll give it a second. Oh, sing-alongs, man, I really miss those. I love sing-alongs. And now my voice is even more trash, and I ate all the cough drops.
I have some spares in the house, in my apartment.
Are they cherry?
No, they're blue menthol.
Oh fuck that. Never mind.
I like this.
I'll suffer. I hate.
I like this. Dude. Why the fuck do people?
This song's just awesome. So we are nearing the end of. What did I even name this episode? Did I put a session on it?
Scattered,
No, I just put it
Thoughts.
called The Day Before Tomorrow. I'll have to fix
scattered
that.
stuff.
So we'll go around this table. We'll start with Master Crispix. Master Crispix, what do you got to close us out today?
Captain Jack Sparrow sailing away. All right, I can't. I'm no Michael Bolton. Fuck no. It just comes down to enjoy your life, enjoy what you do.
Thank you, sir.
Times may be tough, but just keep moving forward.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, KBT, what do you got to close us out today?
When in doubt, rub it out and drink and drive, wear a condom, and also maybe pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody once in a while.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby, yeah. Live Fire, what do you got to close us out today?
Don't be a dick. It's
Gonna
raining.
rain.
Amen. What? No, I said amen.
Just
Or
kick, the
hymen.
mic, kick it back to me 1 hot second.
There you go.
Oh, no,
To
here
all-
we go.
Nah, you guys will like this. To all those who fought for our freedom, we missed the show on Memorial Day. We salute you.
Oh,
To all those
Real
who,
man of genius.
to all those who fight for us, thank you.
You know what do I got to close us out? If you got a dream, there's something you want to do, get off your ass and do it. You're the only person standing in your way. You'll be surprised. The journey is awesome and it's worth every second. And parent your fucking children.
Yes.
I agree. Don't get me started.
Yep. Yeah.
The
Mountains of cocaine.
Proper parenting right there.
Reloaded. Oops, we all fucked that up.
You have just listened to another episode of Studio One Live. I am A. Cortez.
Live fire.
KBT.
Master
And if
Crispix.
you want to see everything we do, go to jlihpro.com. And if you want to support Studio One Live, go to patreon.com/jlih.
Just wait to get balls.
In closing,
Come here!
oh,
Noodlehead.
Oh.
Baldhead.
Wait. I am Noodlehead.
It is now safe to turn off that thing.
we'll see you all tomorrow at 9:30.